Can we keep the win streak alive? That is the question. That is the question. The answer? I have no idea. The answer? I have no idea. I kind of like the idea of the bluebird because there's a lot of ways to get health and not a lot of ways to get attack, necessarily. When you take cough drops, where do you actually drop the cough? Hold on, we gotta blend. We're blending, we're blending. Look, there's not much I can do about that, you know? There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Now you could have had, whatever, I did it that way. Whether that was a good idea or not, I don't know. Probably not, but... what I was gonna mention was... the throat, still issue, etc. But we have our 4-win streak, we're gonna see if we can keep it.
Patrick.
Oh, hello. Thank you. I was confused for a moment there. What was happening? Yo. What up? What up? I actually have a question for you. Which is, kind of, I don't know if I want to ask it now. It's a little awkward, but... because, like, I guess in theory, if you... I assume you did. Don't? No, well... What round are we on? 4? Shit. Well, we could do this, but then... Not worth it? Okay. Trust me? Alright, jeez. Do not ask, all caps. Okay, smile. It was about a certain person's event coming up in the later part of the year. Because I need to get a room for it. Or be in a room for it. I don't know if I want a farmer chicken. It's very little gold for very little benefit. I think I have to take one of these levels now, so I'm gonna take the bird. You want to sleep with me, you gross? No, I was more gonna ask you if you knew other people that needed to have a room or whatever. But I didn't want to, like, you know, because I'm recording this for the YouTube. So I don't want to, you know, put you on blast or whatever. On, you know, potentially private details. I said what I said. Sounds like you do want to blast something though, bro. I don't think that's how I would have phrased it, but if that's how you interpret it. I'm nasty. You're saying I'm the one that's nasty. Okay. Likely story. Oh. I did not expect those to spawn that way. That's interesting. I'm nasty and have a problem. Okay, buddy. Relax. Relax. I get this is weird. I guess we're strawberrying and then we'll try this thing. Cause sure, I guess. I don't know. Something like that maybe. Probably keeping this around a while. Swap both Jason's stats of 10. I have a problem. Sure. Yep, that's it. Definitely. We got it. We're spawning a little dog at the end. Get a dog, little Boney. Does that help make you feel better? But thank you for the subscription. Oh, did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you can... Is that where I'm... You can connect it to your Twitch account and then... that's how that works. I'm kind of just rolling and not having much of a direction here. I mean, we could just do the classic take a baboon to get stats on something. Swap stats of both. I guess we can swap stats of this. I don't even know if I would want that actually. They're both. I guess okay. I guess this. Maybe. No, maybe these. I'm just selling you. I'm just selling you. I'm just gonna sell it. I don't care. Free money enjoyer. That's right. Well, you're just giving money to Bezos, right? That's what people say. No, it's not. It's like you're stealing from Bezos and giving it to me instead. So it's like even more cool, right, guys? I don't know how the math works. I also don't know how the math works. To be fair. But apparently US airlines have done the math because they're saying that weight loss drugs like Ozempic are on track to save them $500 million in fuel cost this year. Did you see that math? I saw that math. That's insane. It is insane. It actually is just nuts. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Now, did I check if the math mathed? No, but the article's headline said it, so it must be true. Everyone knows those never have a bias or anything. Sources trust me. No, sources not quite trust me. Sources I read it somewhere. Probably on Reddit, even. Perhaps. I'm not really getting much done here, I'll say that much. I think I might be ending the win streak by kind of just picking up units and using them, and like, why is the baboon here? Oh, the baboon's here because it's gonna get the attack boost and hopefully trade with something, and it did trade with something. You get all your news from minion memes? Wait a second. Wait a damn second. Level this now. Well, we know that health is good. Generally. How are you in 8-6? Oh, you've been getting some bluebird buffs. I think you just kind of have to take a moose because it's good. I don't think we really care about the kiwi necessarily, though we haven't gotten the achievement on it. Necessarily. I don't really want to sell this because it's nice to get the attacks from it, but you gotta lock in on the pets, bro. Dude, I have a 4-10 win streak right now, and before that I had like a 6-10 win streak, and then before that I had an 8-10 win streak. I think. We couldn't even actually see all the way back. I didn't even know that I had that 8 win streak. 8-10 win streak, whatever. I'm getting rid of this guy. Not what the main meme said? Oh, shit. Please don't roll a tier 1. Yes! That was actually good shop freezing manipulation so that we didn't get unrolled by the moose. Nice. So our team right now is just kind of stats and randomly have a couple strawberries that don't actually do anything. But we'll take it. Level. Oh, you couldn't have given me the terror bird or something that does something with that? Apparently not. I don't think there's a reason to do this, so I will not. Okay, I mean, we could just grab some strawberries with this again. I mean, Pelican realistically is what we should probably do. So I'm gonna be doing that to get some health. Probably not going for baboon level 3. There's the Mario Kart. Are you a Mario Kart kind of guy, or a are you a Mario guy? I've never understood the Marios. How have you? What made you ever think it was Mario and not Mario? The Mario Brothers. We're the Mario Brothers, and we're something. But you know, the old show. That turtle's a problem. We lost. We also didn't get to have that chocolate. But we are getting health, so that's something. We will need a tier 6 if we want this baboon. Okay, there's a turtle. I feel like that's a good unit to potentially switch to. Probably time to give up on the bluebird. I will take a turtle. It's not really a strawberry unit, but we can still get a penguin involved at some point. I think I'm not even gonna bother with the jam as well. I don't think I'm gonna waste 1 gold on strawberrying that for the kiwi stats either. I was hoping for a little something more interesting than that, but I will I think do this. You prefer Mario over Mario over Mario personally? Sorry. You prefer Mario over Mario? There we go, I thought of a third one. Took me a moment, but I got there. I got there. Secret third one, that's right. Okay. Start of battle. Oh, it's only start of battle, so this doesn't really help, huh? What's one that would work well with that one that gives things strawberries? There might not actually be anything in this weekly that works well with this person's ability, huh? It just is like attack stats, I guess. Well, getting attack stats would be good. We do kind of have to do this if we want to keep Baboon. So we could either keep Kiwi to try to get that achievement, which I think I'm okay with. It does mean I'm throwing away a pretty good unit with 2 health, but the peanut perk is the one that you want because it... Yeah, and then you keep giving this thing health from this. That seems like that would be alright. I think you have to use the chocolate before you lose it, and I think I would rather do it to you. Not gonna be doing that. Probably gonna buy a hot dog here. Yeah. Because rolling and getting a couple tier 1s would be good, but getting, rolling and having like a moose show up that you can't buy because of that is also, see, that's a good example of the peanut working out. Now, people pronounce Mario differently, but have you ever heard anyone pronounce Luigi differently? I just thought about that now, and I don't think I have ever heard anyone pronounce Luigi differently. That's unfortunate. No gold for that. That's really sad too. That's also sad. Would like to, at least if the moose was leveled, I'd feel a little bit better about it. Okay, this is a funny team. I think it's not gonna work that well out for you though. Although, you are kind of just shooting everybody. Oh, it did work out for you. All right, I gotta give props to that guy. That was a cool team. That was a pretty cool team. Try Luigi with a hard G. Luigi? Luigi, that's funny. Luigi? That's a funny name. Luigi. Tempted to maple syrup, but I would rather have there be the chocolate potential. Not so much. I don't really need to worry about strawberrying until this gets something else. And this is until this is level 2, or I guess if you did this and then strawberried him, but I feel like you'd rather just do it like this for now. And you just roll tier 1s then. I think we may not make it here this time. I think we needed a little bit of luck on getting the moose level maybe a smidge early, and or having gotten a pelican earlier, but depending on the team we run into, that peanut does work well. And we got a lot of hits there health-wise, which was good. I feel great about not keeping this though. That was a smart move. That was a smart move. Health, health, health. Unfortunately can't buy that. Depressing. Turtle level 2 getting health is good too. Sorry, tortoise. Geometric tortoise. Did you see, there was another... Oh, okay, alright. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but... The melon armor was well suited there. Wide peanut from the kiwi. True. That's reference to something before I started this recording. Just took me a moment to understand. I probably should just buy this. I was thinking, it can't give it to itself, can it? No, I don't think it can. There's temptation to not use the 3 gold one and try to find the one that's 1 gold, but I think you gotta kind of just accept that you're unlikely to do that, so you buy the one that costs 3. This team is starting to shape up health-wise. There's quite a bit here. I think we have a good chance of getting to 10 now. But somewhat matchup based. Like, I almost wonder if you would rather peanut this one, or jam this one now. I think I will. I think the 2 frontmost, so it should still be those 2. Have I level 3'd the tortoise before? I have. Alright, so I'm not gonna do that then. We're just rolling for tier 1s. Nothing's actually close to level 3, so I will not... Oh, there was a duck there, I think. There's a duckling, I'd say. Okay. 50 health. 50 health peanut, that's what you want to see. Double peanut. 1035 in the back and a 2023 in the back is pretty good too. I think we got that in the... Oh my god, the tortoise did so much damage when it got hit. Wow. And we still had a 22, 23, and a 1035. So the win streak is very much alive still. God damn. Was that just 1 run? That felt like forever to me. That was 1 run. God damn. Well, so there's obviously a trend if you've been paying attention to my runs here, which is that strawberries, integrating some strawberries involved is probably a good idea, as well as a moose and a baboon tend to be, baboons in particular. Legendary boogeyman. Legendary boogeyman, like the monster under the bed type of deal, perhaps? Unfortunate there. Let's do that. Guess strawberry this one. I don't know, probably silly. Sure. Sure, why not? That one firebug is gonna have a bunch of attack stat for whatever reason. Alright, it drew, that's fine. The good thing, I guess, from these wins that I've gotten that you can see is that you kind of just not like messing around, like trying to find some stability in a baboon or camel or ox or something, and then getting some strawberries or roll. Like, you just kind of try to find your way to the things that are good. Is what it tends to be. I guess I'll throw a random Bigfoot in here. Strawberry on the thing that hurt trigger is probably not the smartest move, though, I will say. Probably should have done that a little different. But it does have a lot of attack, so there's that. Nice. That one team that we lost to in the previous one that had the, like, triple hedgehog flycatcher thing, that was a cool team. That was a funky team. Well, it turns out they really wanted me to level 3 the Firefly, but seems like we didn't quite make it happen. I don't think I even really care to try to do Llama. That's not something I'm that interested in doing. I'm trying to think what else. Okay, that worked out, obviously. Well. What were some of the other strats I had mentioned? Okay, well, Praying Mantis was one, even though I thought it's probably bad. Because there's not a lot of great feint units. If you do that, you kind of almost have to have Macaque on the team. No. You kind of have to not have that on the team. So it's kind of just not, it just seems, it's one singular good unit, but then you have to be 4 squad the whole time. So it's basically Dragon with it is the only thing, because you just keep the tier 1 at the end that's in there to be the thing that gets killed. You know what I haven't really ever done, though? Is a root lane. Never really gotten a root lane to go the distance. I'm kind of tempted to do that. Maybe we make the switch right. I mean, this is a big fella, but maybe we try to make something happen here. Roll once. Okay. I'll take that level as well. Okay. Okay. We abandoned Camel. We'll go Blowfish, Rootling, sell the... We're not really strawberrying, but we lose the level chance, but I think that's probably fine, because the Mara will be nice, just a nice thing to have now. We could try Rat, French Head, Cuckoo, Aardvark, Flycatcher type. Yeah, like hurt triggered type of situation. Hedgehog at the end, huh? You have 2 friends with less health than this. We need this thing to get health. We need this to have a cucumber, pretty much. Not looking to level 3 that. We are looking for a cucumber. I'll take a half level. You have no idea what's going on, but you're for it. Okay. Well, there's little animals and things on the screen, and I'm buying things, I'm selling things, I'm making deals. I have a wonderful opportunity for you here. These penny stocks. Something. I'm making deals. A wonderful opportunity here. Did you know that? Alright, math-wise that didn't work out great, but our team's still just good. 100%. Okay, Cuckoo. We could Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm down to Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Doesn't really make sense with the Mara, necessarily, but... we still need to find that... cucumber. There it is. I guess I take this level now. Maybe ooh. Health would make sense with a hurt trigger team, I would imagine. I think I might wait a turn, because we're not really doing the... I think waiting a turn is fine here. The Mara's gonna be nice for this turn in particular. Would Maple be better on Blowfish? Potentially. Well, that part didn't work out, but we did work out, because the Mara saved us for a win. Does... Oh, it works thrice. I thought this just used to work once. Am I crazy? Anyway, I'm not going to spend the money on it right now anyway. You could argue to try to keep Bluebird to, like, help balance out the health stats, but probably just sell it. because you would probably rather have the Mara as like a last thing for the moment, I would imagine. It used to work twice, okay. Oh shit, that's some Street Fighter music right there. That's some Street Fighter. Pelican. You know that can work well. You know that can work well. Maybe that's time to sell this. I think I'm going to do it on, well, yeah, that's probably fine. This, if I had to guess, this is Ryu's song? Ryu's theme in Street Fighter 6. Yep. He knows it. He knows it. Boom. Well, math-wise, the Cuckoo has not worked out the best so far, but it'll get there maybe if this gets better. Well, maybe you just pivot to Tortoise now instead. Like, this didn't get, it's not like this has a bunch of triggers on it. You lost out on Garlic Bean there. I don't know. Maybe that's too quick of a pivot, but I think I need to not try to level 3 the Rootling right now. We need tier 1. Well, okay, I guess I do that even though it doesn't work yet, and there's just no tier 1s to do the pivot with. So I think you want this in front then. Oh, is that why this messed up? No, because enemy has to faint. I don't know why it messed up then. Put this up here. What else? There was something else I wanted to. Oh yeah. Okay. So in the last week, I was on a run, as I do sometimes, and okay, we got one trigger off the Tortoise, and I was like coming up the crest of a hill basically, and you like kind of come up the crest of a hill, and then this is like on a trail, and then it kind of does a slight turn to the right and goes down a little bit. So I'm coming up the hill. And it's a long hill, so you're like, by the time you're at the top, you're like, you're a little, like, oh, okay. You're like not really looking up. You're not really looking up ahead of you as much. So I get to the top, and as I'm about to go to the turn, there's an animal there. And you know, the blood's in my legs, not in my brain. So at first, and it's a trail where people walk their dogs, so I'm like, oh, dog? This all happens in like less than a second. Brain goes, oh, dog? Brain goes, no one else there, probably not dog. Then also processes, wait, that's, if that is a dog, it looks awful coyote-like. And then brain goes, oh shit, that's probably a coyote. And that all happened in like a second of processing. And then, after that processing was done, brain turns, or coyote's head turns back to look at me, because it was facing away from me. So I basically surprised it because it was looking away from me. It turns, it looks, it's like, what the? And it takes, it like, you know, runs off a little bit into the woods. And then once it's like further away, it turns its head again and looks. You know, it all happens in a flash. And I guess, well, who else am I? 2 friends ahead, huh? I guess the Rootling then, right? Swallow the Rootling? It's a little awkward. Well, no, because in theory the moose is supposed to buff it, so it's supposed to kind of work out. You would rather keep the Tortoise and then keep this as well, so. You do sort of, the Tortoise doesn't really work yet. But, you know, we're trying here. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, so the Cuckoo not really doing anything yet, but yeah, Cuckoo maybe not great. First health gone. But so that all happened in a flash. And yeah, maybe we do just have to get rid of this. It's just because of the way the Pelican works, you need some unit in front that will kill the first thing, because the Tortoise probably won't, because it doesn't have attack stats, and it's not going to get buffed by the Rootling. So it feels like you probably need to get rid of this. If you get rid of this, though, what do you change it for? Probably not this. Probably just some randomly okay unit. You kind of want to do it now before this gets more health on it, is the other thing. I'm just trying to think what I'm even looking for. I mean, a Hornbill gives stats, I guess. Sabertooth does things. But you don't... And I guess there'll be room because this will swallow stuff. I just feel like Tiger and Wolf don't really make sense. Yeah, those are not really what I'm looking for. I need to not use money on the root lane right now. I mean, I guess if I just end up swallowing all of the units, then it can work. That's an unfortunate moose to show up now, huh? Okay, hitting the root lane's nice. Trying the tortoise in front to see if that does anything. It's definitely not gonna do anything, turns out. Okay, well, you know what? I guess it kind of did. Not so much there. Alright, we're running out of steam. Leveled the moose first. Sell this. I guess we just Hornbill for stats. Summon a 1 mammoth with +2 on it for each time this was hurt. I think I just want the stats, I guess. We don't have to worry about the order, so this can be in the front now, and then we just get more stats. It's a little boring, but I think because we're not doing the cuckoo, makes sense. Hot dog. I will say, feel like we're not getting the health stats as much as we did on our previous Pelican strat. But a 4-squad team feels like it should be beatable. Okay. Okay. Level 2. I like that. We want more health. I guess now you syrup this. Yep, well, yeah, I guess pancake that, because why not? You might think pancake the Hornbill instead, but in theory, if the Pelican gets level 3, you would strawberry that and keep the tortoise. Okay. We shoot, we score. Alright, I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get there. Now that we got 2 sizable fellas, I think we're gonna get there. I'm not gonna use 3 gold on a strawberry. That I will do, and if we have the chance to go for it next turn, we will. We will triple Pelican. We're just kind of getting some bit of... AI videos are crazy. I'm trying to think of a crazy one I've seen recently, but nothing comes to mind immediately, I guess. I think. Oh, well, okay, we shot one of the peanutted, so that's a win. That's a Pelican achievement right there, even though I didn't use the actual strawberry thing. Even though I didn't use the 3rd one. So, there you go. Moose helps win a lot. At least I threw in a root lane instead of baboon. This got to 26 health a lot, really quick, so that must have gotten multiple moose targets. Tortoise is good. Pelican's proven its strength. And might I add, win streak continued. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the win streak continues. 14 rounds, 17, 16, 14. So yeah, obviously baboon and moose, permanent stats. We know permanent stats are good. Turtle ending with exactly 9 attack again, huh? Pelican very strong. Roll team can go the distance. I think I maybe got there a little bit late. Also probably should have abandoned baboon for a better unit a little bit earlier. That way maybe would have had more impact, but still got there. And I like that I did some different variants of strawberries. Pelican, trumpets, death touch with lots of health, but you know, we made it work.